Prince Harry's common yawl moment became a viral sensation, sparking widespread discussion across both the United States and the United Kingdom. This chapter examines the reasons behind the moment's popularity and its cultural impact. Prince Harry's use of common yawl in a southern accent was unexpected and notable, drawing attention due to its contrast with traditional royal behaviour. The initial reaction to the clip was one of surprise, as it represented a significant departure from Prince Harry's usual public persona. The phrase was interpreted as a symbol of Prince Harry's integration into American culture, suggesting a shift in his identity. The internet responded with a surge of memes, GIFs, and headlines. The moment resonated widely because it was perceived as uncharacteristic for a member of the British royal family. Prince Harry's casual use of American vernacular highlighted his transition from royal protocol to a more relaxed Californian lifestyle. The cultural impact was significant, with British audiences expressing surprise and American audiences welcoming the gesture. The event was seen as a crossover between British and American cultures. British reactions often focused on the perceived loss of traditional royal identity, while American reactions were generally positive and inclusive. This moment is indicative of Prince Harry's ongoing personal journey, reflecting his adaptation to a new environment and lifestyle. Prince Harry's actions demonstrate a move away from royal conventions and an embrace of a more open, American way of life. In summary, Prince Harry's common yawl moment connected with millions, serving as a simple yet powerful symbol of cultural adaptation and personal transformation. The reactions split down the Atlantic. In America, Harry's common yawl was charming, relatable, proof he was one of us now. We love reinvention, and Harry's new accent felt like a badge of honour. Across the pond, the British press bristled. Headlines accused him of abandoning his roots, dissecting two words as if they threatened the monarchy itself. What Americans saw as endearing, many in Britain saw as betrayal. The contrast reveals deep cultural divides. Americans celebrate change. The British cherish tradition. Here, identity is fluid. A second act is a triumph. There, the monarchy is stability, and Harry's Americanism felt like a crack in the foundation. The same moment, two wildly different stories, filtered through history, identity, and a complicated royal legacy. Sometimes we see not what's in front of us, but what our culture tells us to see. To understand common yawl, you have to know Harry's journey. Born into a life under the microscope, every joy and sorrow was public property. The press shaped his story, party prince, rebellious spare, magnifying every misstep. The relentless scrutiny took a toll, especially on his mental health. Stepping back from royal duties was an act of self-preservation for Harry and Meghan, a break from centuries of tradition. They chose peace of mind over palace walls. So when Harry joked on that call, it wasn't just a laugh. It was the sound of a cage door opening. He was finally free to be himself, to write his own script. That lightness in his voice? It's the weight of expectation lifting. Common yawl became more than a phrase. It was a declaration of independence. It marked the start of a new chapter, one defined by choice, not duty. The joke was a symbol. Harry, unburdened, finally breathing. Context transforms a simple moment into a profound statement of freedom. Harry's story taps into the American love of second chances. Reinvention is our national myth. No matter your past, you can start over. Harry left royalty behind to build a new life from scratch. His openness about struggles and flaws resonates here. Vulnerability is seen as strength. He's not trying to be perfect, he's just being real. In America, we value the right to pursue happiness, to break free from old constraints. Harry's journey is a modern embodiment of that pursuit. He chose family and mental peace over titles and tradition, a choice many Americans respect. His story is a testament. It's never too late to change your life. He's not erasing his British heritage, but adding a new chapter. Blending two cultures, he's forging a unique identity. Americans don't just accept this, they celebrate it. It's the ultimate affirmation of our belief in new beginnings. Humour can be a shield, a sword, or a key. And for Harry, common yawl unlocked something new. Royal life was all protocol and restraint. Spontaneity was rare. Now Harry is relaxed, playful, and informal, no longer bound by palace rules. That small joke was a quiet rebellion, a sign he's comfortable in his own skin. Freedom isn't just about slang. It's about choosing your projects, your words, your life. The laughter we see is a byproduct of that freedom. Joy comes easier when you're not living in constant tension. Harry's joke is a symbol of personal evolution, from duty to purpose, from armor to authenticity. He's showing us that breaking free from old expectations can lead to a more fulfilling life. The laughter in his voice is the sound of healing. He's come through the fire, stronger and more joyful than before. That's a freedom no title can buy. The split reactions to Harry's joke reveal a clash of cultures, tradition versus transformation. The UK reveres history and continuity. The monarchy is its anchor. Harry's Americanization feels to some like a break in that chain. The British press's anxiety is about more than Harry. It's about protecting tradition in a changing world. Meanwhile, America celebrates reinvention and individualism. We see Harry's embrace of American culture as growth, not loss. The criticism is a defense of cherished values. The celebration is a salute to personal freedom. It's roots versus reach, old world versus new. Harry stands at the intersection, a living bridge between two identities. His journey forces both sides to reflect. Can tradition adapt? Can reinvention honour the past? For the British, it's about survival of heritage. For Americans, it's about the power to shape your own destiny. Harry's story is a mirror for us all. Why does a prince's joke matter? Because it's about the universal quest for happiness and freedom. Harry's openness about mental health and trauma has a ripple effect. He's destigmatizing the conversation. His laughter is the result of a long healing process, proof that change is possible. He shows us it's okay to break free from toxic situations, to choose vulnerability over silent endurance. When he talks about being a present father or mental fitness, he speaks a universal language. Common y'all was more than a joke. It was a moment of shared humanity. It reminded us that beneath the headlines, there's a person seeking a good life. His journey is a symbol of hope and resilience. It teaches us that our past doesn't define us, and joy can be found in the simplest moments. We all have the power to rewrite our stories, and that's a lesson for everyone. As the laughter fades and the headlines move on, the echoes of common yawl linger on both sides of the Atlantic. What began as a viral moment has become something more. A conversation starter, a mirror held up to our cultures, and a bridge between two worlds. In America, it's a rallying cry for reinvention and the freedom to speak one's truth. In Britain, it's a nudge to tradition, a challenge to stoicism, and a prompt to reconsider what it means to belong. Prince Harry's accent, caught somewhere between California sun and royal formality, reminds us that identity is fluid, shaped by where we've been and where we hope to go. This story isn't just about a prince or a punchline. It's about all of us, navigating old expectations and new beginnings. It's about the courage to laugh, to heal, and to build bridges across differences, whether they're oceans wide or as small as a single phrase. As the world grows more connected, these moments of shared humanity matter more than ever. They invite us to listen, to empathize, and to imagine a future where our cultures don't clash, but converse. And maybe, just maybe, to find our own common yawl moments, wherever we are. So as we look ahead, let's carry forward the lesson that even in our differences, we can find common ground, and in our laughter, the seeds of understanding.
To all my amazing and curious Sussex family, thank you all for watching our videos, and do not forget to subscribe, like, and put a comment. Bye bye. See you in our next episode. Bye.